Look at the screen in front of you. Them found a whole bunch, I want to say hundreds of these pipe bombs in Jamaica. Now, this is a very troubling thing. This shows a turn in criminal behavior and moving towards terrorism. Let's go.
Life is a delicate subject and a predicate. Badness does elevate, fuck a lot of delegate. Mama say never the fret, youths now waste your intellect. Mistake which I correct, live life without regret. The ladder of success will feature. Fly prison don't give me the visa. With jailhouse man a star and cleaner. The dirty might tough but we cleaner.
Yeah, the dirty might tough but we cleaner. So check this out. Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the great. One more great countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe and click on another video. Now, I want to talk about this new development in Jamaica, and to me it is very scary, and you hear what I said at the beginning of this video. But before I get into that, I want to make a little speech, and no applause, please, no applause. But I talk about Trinidad, I talk about Jamaica, St. Kitts, Belize, a lot of places. Now, some people made comments that I don't talk about Jamaica, and anybody who know Countryman, you know nobody is safe by Countryman. Countryman don't like anybody. You understand? I like Bro God. Bro God, I'm a boss. Remember we tell you, loyal. See? But yeah, so I am doing my job to bring out the facts, to call out bullshit in the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, anywhere. You understand? And that's what I am doing. I may not be 100% right all the time, but it's mostly facts. Now, you know when you get certain story, certain things might be a little bit different, and that's how it is. So, my word to Trinidad is, I am not picking on you, Mr. Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? I am just doing my job. I call out anybody and everybody. I even call out my own mother. You understand? And one day, I'm gonna tell you guys about my mother. Alright? And how I was brought up. Now, you see what is in front of you. It says 320 pipe bombs were found. Darling Street, this is in Western Kingston. And the Jamaica Defense Force and the police get the things them and them a look on it. Now, obviously, looking at those things, you know those are pipe bombs, and they're very dangerous explosives. Now, those explosives, they can use to attack high value targets. You understand? And those explosives can also use against law enforcement. You understand? So this is a very troubling development in Jamaica. But I notice the paper and the whole news media and the Jamaica intelligence is playing down this situation, but it is a very, very disturbing development. Now, listen to this lady. She is the soup for the part of Kingston where these pipe bombs were found. Listen to how stupid this lady sounds. Let me rephrase this. She is the superintendent for communications within the Jamaica police force. She's not the superintendent for that area. So she's giving an update. Listen to how stupid she sounds.
No one is in custody just yet, but the investigation is ongoing.
Are people being questioned?
Not that I'm aware of at this point.
And this was basically use of technology which led the police and the military to this location.
Yes.
Want you guys listen carefully, you know. The journalist asked her, are these explosives? She said yes. Is anyone in custody? No. He also asked her, it was technology why the security force found the 320 pipe bombs, and she just kindly brushed it off as yes, with no explanation. Yo, this is a very troubling development in Jamaica. Like I said, this thing has crossed over from regular criminal behavior to a more terroristic criminal behavior. Now, who is to blame for that? And the blame, it falls on two segments of society. I'm going to talk about that. But listen to the rest of this lady give the interviewer the update about this development. Very, very, very scary.
When I spoke with the investigators, we had a discussion with the commanding officer. We have found explosives before. It's the first time they are seeing these that were found. So that is why they have to be testing to really make a determination what they are. If they turned out to be explosives, then of course we would want to know the source. So all of that. But based on what they have reported, it's the first time they are seeing these types.
No, that was the soup for communication, Miss Lindsay, speaking, and just listen to her nonchalant approach of educating the public and doing an update on such a serious matter. Like me say, this development in Jamaica, it's very serious. Now, I don't see a lot of vloggers talking about it, but you know, me, countryman, me have to talk about it because it is very serious, a very scary turn in what's going on. And like me said, there's two part of society to blame. And I'm blaming the government, and I'm also blaming the people them of Jamaica. You understand? Because for too long, we support these so-called dons and gangsters in the community. And for too long, the government has dropped the ball in terms of social development for our community and economic development, and that caused people to turn to the dons them, and the dons them become the de facto ruler of our community. Now, there is also another aggravating factor to why you're seeing this shift towards, and I hate using this term, terrorism. For too long, the government have been using the army to police the Jamaican citizens. Now, the army in Jamaica, they don't fight war. What they do, they fight urban warfare with our citizens. And this, over the period of time, have driven our citizens to become expert in urban warfare. And just like the Jamaican security force and the Jamaican police, they have become expert in hunting down civilians. You understand? So it's a two-way street right there. Now, listen to this guy. He's a lecturer at the Maritime University on terrorism and security. And just listen to his approach of this situation compared to Miss Lindsay.
they're dangerous because they can be easily concealed and can be placed anywhere, and most people wouldn't recognize them for what they are. It implies that they could be used especially against high-value targets, if I may use that term.
And I hear you struggling,
Yes,
Lecturer Hibbert, because you recognize the implications that
Yes,
this would introduce in Jamaica.
Yes, and especially for the security forces.
Now, you guys hear what Captain Hibbert said? It is dangerous for Jamaicans. Now, couple of things I want to try and figure out, or I'm pondering. It was told that they found out this location with the 320 pipe bombs by means of technology. I am trying to figure out which kind of technology they would use to figure out that the bombs them is there and not catch the perpetrator. It is just crazy. Now, in terms of technology, Israel, a company in Israel uses a software called Pegasus. And Pegasus can do a lot of things. It can listen to everybody's phone, even when your phone is off. Okay, it can act as a microphone and they can hear everything you're saying. Geolocation tracking. It prints out a very dynamic, I would say, map of all the conversations and everybody that you talk to. And couple countries use it, and there has been a complaint about countries using it to attack journalists and stuff. The guy that got killed, the journalist from Turkey that got killed in Saudi Arabia, that's what they use to find out that that guy was doing certain things. They used Pegasus, and that was one of the big red sticking points. Now, I don't know if Jamaica is using that software because, like I said, they spoke to Israel about it and it came up in the Jamaican paper a couple times. But I don't know. But my thing, if they were using that software, they would have caught the perpetrators. So that is very troubling for me. And how they get this kind of information, it had to be somebody that lead them to it or tell them about it, and somebody with credible, who's credible, that works with the police or work with the security force. And that right there is disturbing. Yo, maybe because it's dangerous, that's why they're not trying to make the public get scary. But this, like I say, it's definitely a shift in criminal behavior in Jamaica. And this is very dangerous, like Captain Hibbert said, and very scary for Jamaicans. And the government, like I'm saying, I'm not blaming them. Like I said, there's two parties. You have the people and then you have the government. And like the government drop the ball, so the people them roll with the gangsters and the dance. And then that create another situation. You understand? Now, then you have a situation where the country has been policed by army since 1962. The Prime Minister is the head of defense in Jamaica. So the country has been policed by army and military police. Because the Jamaica military is a military police. So that forced the population to become urban guerrilla fighters. And like I said, the last thing you want is one of them pipe bomb ya go off in a high target area in Jamaica and it would be over. So like I said, very developing, very scary development in Jamaica. I would love to see the government address it in a more professional way and tell us more about this so people can understand what's going on in the country, but this is very serious. Now, before I go, I want you guys to listen to what Captain Hibbert have to say about this development in Jamaica with the pipe bomb.
It is a scary thought. I'm thinking of light, water, and certain other offices that may be important to the running of the country. Those would be targets that you could direct such devices at.
I'm about to go, but y'all hear what Mr. Hibbert said? Certain infrastructure that runs the country can be affected, and listen, it is very scary. With that said, I'm about to go, but I'm gonna keep my ears on the ground with this and update you guys as much as I can. My name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on another video. I'm out. Peace.